me open up here by introducing the innkeeper. And we haven't had much chance to talk because all you do, you continually at work 24 hours a day to make sure everybody's happy. And the accomplishment is great. Sue Methot, it's great to have you with us. And thanks so much for inviting us up here.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. That's terrific.
All right, it's wonderful, and I also should include the dog Zeke, who I can't seem to get enough of. Zeke behind the counter, just a beautiful dog, and Jackson, New Hampshire. A lot of people start thinking of places to go in New Hampshire, and I've been familiar with Jackson, New Hampshire, my entire life, and spent a lot of time in North Conway, especially when my daughters were young, Sue. But it's the first time I've stayed in Jackson, New Hampshire. I'm going to put you on the spot. What are you going to say? And I'm going to say, well, I hope we can come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. So as we open up here, tell us a little bit about the story, and Gary, who's in the wings, will be joining us later. A little bit in the background. Sue, talk about how this wonderful resort got started. A little bit about your background, you and Gary, and how you've turned this into such a magnificent, charming experience. Don't look at it as just a bed and breakfast, or it's an experience.
Yeah, well, that's an important part of what we try to do here. Jackson's a beautiful village. You've got lots of natural beauty here. We've got the Jackson Falls and covered bridges and wild and scenic waterways and mountains in every direction for skiing. Our Nordic Ski Center is the #1 in North America, the Jackson Ski Touring. We've got some just amazing amenities here. So how could you not want to build an inn in the center of the village of Jackson?
Well, people should really know about this because this has something for everybody. First of all, and I know Gary will be talking about this later. He can hardly wait to come on. But you have built here, and we'll try to cover all of this, an exercise facility it's state of the art. You can join a gym somewhere and you'll never get an exercise facility like this. And I'd like to say the entire premise covers 36,000 square feet. I mean, this is like a dream.
Yeah, especially considering there are only 20 units, 20 suites.
So talk just a little, because we want Gary to talk more about the exercise facility, but talk about everything you offer guests here. I can tell you our experience has been extraordinary.
Well, people come here for romance, relaxation. It is an all-adult property, so it gives you a chance to regroup and get ready to go back into battle when you go home. We have massage in suite. We've got the wellness center is a new addition. All the time, you've got to be adding amenities to your property. There's lots of competition out there, and there are lots of reasons to go all over the state of New Hampshire and New England. So we try to keep it up to date. We built a beautiful new facility with the best equipment in the world. We've used Techno Gym equipment, which is the exclusive equipment for the last 5 consecutive Olympics. It is amazing. It's easy to use. The guests are coming in for the whole wellness thing. We have Nutrition 360 that just came on board, and that is adding to the whole feeling that we're trying to get across when you come here. It's weight training, and it's aerobics and yoga and aqua chi in the tropical spa. You can come in and just relax in the comfort zone and watch TV, or you can come and work out. Hiking here is amazing, and it's just a nice compliment.
Well, I'm going to give you a compliment, and this is sincerity. I sleep maybe 6, not that anybody's interested, but I may sleep 7 hours a night. I've been sleeping 9.5 hours a night here, and I get up and I feel just great. There's something about being in the country with the mountains surrounding you and the atmosphere, and it is clean here. That is so conducive to it. And for people who are saying, boy, this sounds great, I'm thinking about the Snowflake Inn, and go up on the snowflakeinn.com. But it's got to be more than this facility that will draw people. And you talked about all the amenities and the beautiful mountains. North Conway, we brought my wife and I brought our girls up here many, many, many times to Storyland when they were kids. And talk about some of the attractions and amenities and great places. It's the Meteorological Society downtown.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
My goodness.
Mount Washington Observatory.
Yeah, Mount Washington. Fell in love with it. So if people come here, they have great accessibility. So you want to talk about a few of the attractions, maybe starting with North Conway, that'll lead people here, and then they can take that great ride up to Waterville Valley and Franconia Notch?
Sure, sure. We've got we've got lots of notches here. You've got to the south of us, we've got Cranmore Mountain and all of their facilities. You've got Storyland in between, Santa's Village north of us, northwest of us. We have Wildcat Mountain and Attitash Mountain, Black, of course. We love Black. That's our local mountain. It's a south face mountain. So when you're getting blown off the hill in other mountains, Black is the place you want to be. All of our children grew up learning mountain etiquette and learning how to ski on that little mountain, and we love it. It has horseback riding in the summer. We've got carriage rides. We've got sleigh rides at Nestlemuck Farm all winter. That's horse and carriage rides through the village of Jackson. The Jackson Area Chamber is doing events all the time. We've got our Jingle Bell Chocolate Tour, which is a horse and carriage coming through the village of Jackson all day Saturday and Sunday through the month of December. We have beautiful Nestlemuck Farm, where you go out through the forest on the horses and carriages. We've got snowmobiling to the west of us over at Bear Notch, and north of us to Twin Mountain. There really isn't a winter sport that you can't participate in the Jackson area and the Mount Washington Valley area.
Yeah, and I love it when you come down here in the morning. You got that raging fire and that great. Oh, where do you get that granola? Is that a secret?
We actually roast our own granola. We're roasting it right now, and I hope they're not burning it.
Oh man.
We roast our granola every few days, and it's pretty special. And no, we don't sell it. We will give away the recipe though, but everyone says it doesn't taste the same because we free pour. So
all right,
it's still a secret.
All right, the Snowflake Inn. I want to give you the website again. It is snowflakeinn.com. Just go up on the site. Gary and Sue Ann Mathot, they're the innkeepers, and I'm going to give you a toll-free number. It's 888-383-1020. That's 888-383-1020. We're going to come up on a break shortly, and we'll ask you to kind of stick around here, and then we'll bring in some of the crew. Absolutely. But do you have specials during the year? Do you have packages?
All the time. Our packages really revolve around relaxation. We've got candles and paddles for special occasions. We do elopements and proposals every weekend.
Yeah, a little late for that for me, but go ahead.
You'd be surprised. We have packages that bring in activities and horseback riding and cross-country skiing and downhill skiing. Packages all of our packages involve massage. The massage is all done in suite. We have specials with our galleries. We've got artists. We've got classes that our artists run, photography classes, art classes, watercolor. Nancy, what are some of the things that we've got?
Oh, we're going to have Nancy come on. We're going to hit up on a break. We haven't forgotten you, Nancy.
The ladies' weekends, right.
All right, well, we're going to take a break and come right back after the break. This is Stu Taylor broadcasting live from the Snowflake Inn in beautiful Jackson, New Hampshire. Hope we'll see you here. More right after these messages.